And that takes down one of the better teams in the simulation so far. And then we get a trap game. Okay, when do we end up facing, Vegas? Because Vegas isn't going away. We get our final matchup with the Oilers within the first month of the season here. Then we get Seattle, Carolina, Detroit. Oh, we don't get Vegas until... Yeah. And we get a home game. We get a home game against the Islanders. Well, that's our first game against the Islanders on what would be Extra Life Game Day IRL. And it's on the second half of a fucking back-to-back. So we get the Extra Life Game Day road trip where we're on the road in Detroit, then home to the Islanders. And then we get the Predators after that. It is only a 3-game road trip, so it's not the worst in the world. But I feel like we've got a lot of these where it's like we're on the road and then at home to close out a back-to-back. I feel like we have a lot of these because of the Olympic Albatross in February. You know what? We're 8 games in. Let's have a look. Let's have a look peek at the points. So currently leading the team in points total is Amarella. Fanboy Brian's in second and he only has 1 assist. I believe that is what we call a finisher. Man closes deals. Okay, Philip Forsberg, calm your fucking tits. Kale McCarr, okay, yeah, that tracks. Huh, Stamkos still got it. Maple Leafs fans angrily punching air. Oh, uh-oh. Shut down Kaprizov when we played him. Buffalo fans still angrily punching air. Not bad for not having an ACL. What are you doing here? Somebody on that team has to be good. It might as well be Vince Dunn. You are literally trying to carry the Boston Bruins kicking and screaming to relevance. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Okay. The many duels we've had with Nathan McKinnon over the years for the Art Ross. Yeah, that tracks. You're here. Fuck off. I thought you were more of a defensive guy. You have 5 goals and 3 assists and you're a -5. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, that's not good. You have 5 goals and 3 assists and you're a -5, Coronado. There are some problems here. I have concerns. Hi, Igor. Can you please be useful in real life, too, please? Chandler Stevenson. Lull. Barton Natchez. Tim Stutzla. Okay, yeah, that tracks. Fuck off. Held you to minimal. Why is it whenever I draft you in fantasy hockey, you're useless, but when I play against you, you are a fucking god? Somebody please help this man. Shane Gostisbehere is a quarterback at this point. All he does is pass. Okay, so at this point down here in the 7s, that's where we are. Because that's where there's Amarillo. Let's look at goals. Who is leading that right now? It is Philip Forsberg. That tracks. Pastrnak, again, you're going to drag that team kicking and screaming. Brady Tkachuk with slashing a 6-2. Fuck off. Kaprizov, and then, yeah, Fanboy slashing a 5-1 on 21 shots. Then again, Philip Forsberg slashing 7 on 20 for a 35% shot percentage. That is absurd. Oh, oh. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, Detroit, you're in trouble. Yeah. I like what we got here. I'm surprised we haven't had any, surprised we haven't had any injury trouble yet. We've been, usually it's in the first couple games here where something goes belly up and we end up having an injury report. But for the time being, it looks like we're doing okay. Well, we usually have, we also tend to get some self-inflicted wounds. We occasionally have some self-inflicted wounds that I'm kind of surprised we haven't had any of those yet. Oh, there's a good old block shot. And Jeff Skinner put on his significantly less padded wallet from his Buffalo days. Ow. And that puck sails up into no man's land. Anything? Nothing. So the entire city of Detroit now just has a clenched anus, along with the entire state of Washington. Oh, what a save on Eklund. Not sure what you were passing at there, but... Whiff. What a block! Another block, clog up the lane, poke check. Peanut Butter might have been heading off for that, but... Oh, hey, it's Nedeljkovic!
Oh, we're gonna have to check that one out again. It was just spectacular, James. When you're out competing your opponent, you're dialed in. You're so athletic, you make those kind of saves.
I mean, Insane is technically leading the league in wins, but there's also 8 teams with 8 goalies with the same number of wins, and one of them is Joey Decord. Oh, hey, it's Ryan Reeves. That is a big boy that we're gonna have to deal with. So I guess we're not gonna call that trip that we definitely just committed. So we're getting a little bit of home cooking for the... We're getting some home cooking tonight. Ooh. And Penguin deletes Ryan Reeves. That's definitely not charging. That's, you know, ran at me from the other blue line. Apparently, it's not even home cooking. The refs bet the under for penalties. Oop. Just get that to Lisa. Blow through him. That hit a guy in the face. Okay, well, that one's gonna get called. And with 5 seconds left, we are going on the penalty kill. And through 20 minutes. Through 20 minutes, no score. Top of the 13th. 1 out. Tyler Toffoli gets flattened. Switch face on his own. Oh! Puts Nedeljkovic in the spin cycle. Put that sumbitch in the dryer because he's washed. Right through him. Whiffs on the poke check. And there's a shorthanded goal. That is the trade-off for our sometimes undisciplined nonsense. is we as a team play a very chaotic style of penalty kill that we tend to lead the league in shorthanded goals. And Fails rips one for two shorties. Two shorties and one power play. Hit him with the Rob Zombie. I believe this is the floodgates have now opened. That or the Sharks might be still a kind of bad team. You know what I should have checked out? And maybe my drunk ass has done that already and I just missed it. But I should figure out what the worst statted team actually is for NHL teams to see what team we could have ended up being if we were statted as the statistical worst. I'm still convinced it's Chicago. Like, San Jose's bad. San Jose's bad, but they've at least got a few other pieces other than, like, beyond Celebrini and that, where there's at least a little bit of hope there. Chicago is quite literally Connor Bedard trying to drag that team up a hill by himself with everyone screaming, "Help him! Somebody please help him!"
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Alberta's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Sharks take possession here inside the offensive zone.
Grimwolf with the block. Somehow not a boarding call on that one, but okay. Spin move. And then Grimwolf just about put in a floater from a little beyond the arc. Again, sometimes you just gotta throw junk at the net and see what happens. Unfortunately, we are no longer able to play the master of throw some junk at the net and see if he's actually paying attention or not in old man Mike Smith. Eklund with I think that was Eklund, with a pretty good defensive breakup of what was about to be, and Amarella puts a highlight reel on him. Ooh, picked off by Ryan Reeves. And then Ryan Reeves gets sent to the negative zone. Cragg. Oh, no. One-handed push-ups. San Jose, you know there's a mercy rule, right? You don't have to continue. You do not have to continue this slaughter or be on the wrong side of this slaughter. Oof. Peanut butter. Oh, shit, I hit the wrong guy. Somehow not an interference penalty. Okay, so these refs are... the officiating in this particular game is... they are just bad. They are just bad. Just trying to put Nedeljkovic in a headlock. Insane is a 1-5 goals against and a 940 save percentage.
Nedeljkovic has got to make more stops like that, James. Got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present.
That is fucking disgusting.
And that's the key contributor to reset.
Because, like, this isn't the previous few seasons where we have held them to very minimal shots. So we're kind of always hovering that 900 line. Matter of fact, it's usually below it. We're not quite at like Stuart Skinner levels of save percentage numbers, but we certainly have the mercurialness of his performances where it's either get fucking shelled and somehow Fanboy just about dangled through all of them. Big rig, meet truculence. Bask in my golden truculence, bitch. What was that tic-tac-toe nonsense? Now you're just stunting on them. Now you're just styling on them. That was mean. Boop, boop, boop. Like, that's Penguin to Fanboy. Fanboy taps it right back to her. And then Nedeljkovic just... I did say, like, the crown jewel of our team is the defense. Ooh, that was maybe a little dangerous. Oh yeah, no, we don't play defense.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come.
We've been infected with the city of Edmonton's style of play for professional sports teams asterisk general. If you can offense your way out of a problem, offense your way out of the problem. The defense just needs to exist.
If you're a goaltender, tag the goal!
Wait. What? How? How were you able to do that a second time? You shouldn't have been able to do that. Or did my drunk ass forget to do something for the playoffs? Ah. I think I had to edit it for the playoffs. I think I had to edit it for the playoffs or something. That makes sense. You're welcome to try. Yep. As soon as I saw it a second time, as I opened up the tabs, I was like, wait a goddamn minute. Something's not right here. Fuck me, we have to play... We're goaltending against the Flames! God damn it. I'm not fighting Dustin Wolf. I'm not going to fight Dustin Wolf. That said, if Devin Cooley's out there, oh, I'll 100% fight Devin Cooley. I'll fight their backup. I'm not fighting my boy. I'm taking out some anger on the Sharks. Fanboy Brian with another one. Well, I mean, he only has won this game, but if he plays like he did the last time we had to be a goalie, he is... Fanboy Brian is about to... Okay, so now apparently Brady Tkachuk has just decided to... Brady Tkachuk is scoring at, I believe, over a goal a game pace now. Because, of course, he is. Good save. And apparently we're offside. Wait, can I not? Wait, is that not how I... Oh. Okay, they changed that. Because it used to be I could just hit circle to do line changes. Vision control, la da 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 da. Oh, it's the D-pad now. It's the D-pad now for that. Okay. Yeah, because this total control system. Okay, now that I know how to do line changes properly, I can maybe try and have some self-preservation things happening. Oh! James, you just killed a man. We're fighting over top of his fallen body. And you can join him. Rip Bozo. Skate over his dead ass. Rip Bozo. Jesus. James, you didn't have to do it to him like that. Who did we just murder? Like, who did he just flatline? Eklund. Like, okay, so here's the problem. Let's quickly look at William Eklund here. As he's skating in, he sees his buddy there coming across. He's looking way over here. He's looking over at that other ref. He's looking at his guy coming behind him there. And James sees him and is going to make a play. At no point does Eklund even look James's way until about now. Keep your head on a fucking swivel, kids. Or you're gonna be looking at the lights Barry Horowitz style. Boom! He is kind of crunched down, so it is kind of a... it has to kind of be a low hit because he himself is low. Also probably hitting him in the head. And then he is done. Which, for this game at this point, is literal insult to injury. As the Sharks are getting... the Sharks are being drawn and quartered right now. Cheers. The only thing that would happen is we'd have a few more minutes of time on attack where we do nothing. Because even if they win the face-off, we tend to immediately have a guy there to swarm him or knock his head into the next state and we get the puck off of him. Or, like, they'll win the draw, pass it to nobody, and we end up getting the puck anyway. But yes, if we were actually good at winning these face-offs, we could probably have... there would be a lot more slaughter happening. Another. Eklund's done for the game. We'll check in with him. We'll check in with the injury report later. But I will say that James Games is probably... when we go to San Jose, he's probably going to need a police escort. Which, that's fine. If he would have injured, if he'd have injured Celebrini, it'd have been one of those... if he'd have injured Celebrini, we'd have been like, you know what? We have to scratch you for this game for your own safety. Just... there's more than 4 of them. There's more than 4. There's like... I don't know. Maybe 9. There's 9 that are probably still holding on for the days when Jumbo Joe and company were adding to the legacy of failure. Art, see in a lane. Yeah, but if we end up there the one time, like one of the few times where she happens to be in San Jose for that, I don't want to fight. I don't want to have that. I don't want to have her all of a sudden show up in the building and be like, yeah, guess what? It's ass-kicking time. Because she will fucking body him. She will body us. They put Askarov in. I'm not sure when they put Askarov in, but probably when they made it 5-0. But they did put Askarov in. Fucking Toffoli. And welcome back to those coming out of the ad break. And somebody tried to kill Tyler Toffoli. Foley grips it and rips it. Was. Yep, we now gotta play we now have to goaltend against the Flames. God damn it. And because we're in the East, we only get 2 games against them. Meaning that barring utter calamity, there is a chance I may have to play both games for the Blue Shell Hockey Club this season in goal against the Flames. That is another shutout for Insane, by the way. Was leading the Storm Surge there in the middle. Third star, Insane with the 22 save shutout. Dude has been an absolute monster between the pipes. Second star, Penguin, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 helpings, a shoulder pad. The Sharks are not a good hockey team. And Switchface with the 1-1 and 3 helpings of shoulder pad. And now we have to go on the road. Seven and 2 in our first 9. Seven and 2 in our first 9. That's pretty good. Fanboy Brian with 6 goals, 2 assists. What the hell are the Senators doing? Brady Tkachuk is scoring at over a goal a game pace. The Senators have only played 9 games. Brady Tkachuk has 10 goals. Oh boy. Why is that not... yeah, let's see if we have anything... do we have an update on San Jose for Eklund there? Graf. I didn't think we banged up Graf that badly. I thought Eklund was the... I thought Eklund was the one that we put in the dirt. Anyway, we now take on the 4 and 5 Calgary Flames, who are a bit outside of, okay, no, seriously, what is going on in the Pacific Division? Seattle's extremely good. The Oilers started undefeated, but then seemingly right after they played us, they fell off a fucking cliff. The Sharks are the Sharks. But the main outlier is Seattle. The main outlier is Seattle here. Anyway, let's go to the Scotiabank Saddle. No, not this. Let's go to the Scotiabank Saddle Dome. Top of 14, runner on second, 2 outs. we're putting the Flames in the Blasty jersey. This has become, like, that game has now become the war of attrition. I'm pretty sure that's Wolf and net for them, though. Kadri. Penguin spins around him. Hard. I'm not fighting Wolf. I'm not gonna fight Wolf. That's my boy. I'm not fighting him. If it's Devin Cooley, oh, absolutely. I will go and knock Cooley's block off. But no, I probably didn't because I'm on the other side of the ice. I'm at the lonely end of the rink here. Well, it's a good thing my defense was paying attention because I was fixing my mask and I wasn't paying attention. Similarity between goalies and luchadors. Cannot stop fucking with your mask. Yeah, it's Wolf. I'm not fighting him. Not fighting him.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. And a solid job tying up his opponent.
You're my boy. Get that shit out of here, Farabee. Get the fuck out of here, Farabee. Dog. Grips it and rips it at absolutely nothing. Peanut butter. Dog. James. Weasel. Wolf with the save. There are several members of just the regular skaters that I would absolutely fight. Like Sharon Govich, the entire third pair. Okay, somebody got wobbled. I'd mix it up with Pospisil. Just because I know Pospisil would fight. I'm not fighting Zary because his knees are fucked. Oh, good. Wolf has the ability dialed in. Which means after a certain amount of saves, he gets a friggin' stat boost. Oh, did you see that? That was Zane Parekh. Even the video game knows to start Zane Parekh. Bitch. Fuck out of here, Pospisil. Even the video game knows to put what is probably going to be your best skater out there. So why the Flames organization can't figure it out is beyond me. Not giving up a goal to the Lamborghini. Or Lombo from that schedule release video that the Flames had where Ryan Lomberg was fucking Rambo. For reasons. I don't think I'd fight Adam Klapka because Adam Klapka is big. He is a big boy. And I don't think I want to fight that. I don't want to fight the Lamborghini because the Lamborghini is a scrappy son of a bitch. I'll fight Rasmus Anderson, but if I lose, I know he's gonna roast me and stare me down the entire time. Pipe guy. And Huberto gives me nothing to stress about. So through 20 minutes, SFA happened. Speaking of SFA, has anything changed in the baseball game? Or is SFA still happening there? Looks like SFA, and we're into the bottom of the 14th. From an up arrow to a down arrow, or I guess top to bottom. Reset the out counter. Okay, well, that's fair. Probably pretty easy. It probably don't even have to change like the actual score numbers because there probably weren't runs scored in those innings. Just make them easy zeros. Here we go again. Second period. Huberto, Kadri, and Coronado. You know, I wouldn't be against that line. I'd be very okay with that line as soon as Huberto's healthy. Yeah, Wolf is locked in. This isn't gonna go well. I'm gonna have to not suck. I'm gonna have to not allow any oopsies like we did against the Capitals. Challenge him, give him nothing to look at. Art! Game time, Art. Why are you giving me heart palpitations like that? You were playing the puck behind me. Kadri, Anderson, blocked and wide. Big save. Please stop passing the puck around in front of me. Wolf to Pahal to Coleman. Morgan Frost. Okay, pipe guy. Do something. God. This is a muddy ass game. This is a muddy, mucky, dirty ass game. Wolf has not had a great time. He's got a 403 goals against and an 883 save percentage. Kind of doesn't help that the team in front of him is mostly dog shit. Sit the fuck down, Jake Bean. He was a bitch. Peanut butter. Dog. Peanut butter in on his own. Stop. Intercepted by Parak. Okay, but pairing Parak with Bean is probably not a good idea. Take that, and leave it. Good save, good save. A little early for that, don't you think?
We're still scoreless. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work.
What a block! What a block by Amarella.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. Calgary's won the face-off at center. Steps into it, and that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Weaver's got it.
Weasel up to Art. Art battling with Anderson. Huberdeau loses the handle.
Calgary's got it behind the net. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. What a steal in his own end. The Flames took it along the wall.
Switchface knocks down Coronado. Fanboy.
Carries it into the offensive end of the middle.
Amarella. Art. No.
And now it's over to Huberdeau. And the puck departs the zone.
Cragg battling with Kadri. Frost. Iceman. Clock's running out. 2.1 seconds.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
And to the 15th we go.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home.
And with 40 minutes in the books,
Just a matter of moments.
Wolfsman dialed in. I know several years ago the Nationals and the Giants went to 18. Yep. So, yeah, it's 18 across the board here. A lot of which involve the Astros. Game 3 of the 2022 ALDS, which also was a well, it technically was a deciding game because the Astros won it to sweep the Mariners. The Dodgers and Red Sox in game 3 went 18 innings. The Giants and Nationals went 18 innings when Brandon Belt finally put everyone out of their misery. Game 4 of the 2005 NLDS, 18 innings. Houston Astros, when they were still part of the when they were part of the National League, win 7-6 over the Braves. And then Game 6 of the 1986 NLCS, the New York Mets beat the Astros 7-6 in 16 innings. So yeah, 18 innings is the record. But yeah, also weird that of the top 5 here, 3 of 5 of them involve the Astros. if it's any consolation, Penguin, whoever wins this gets the rest of the weekend off to prepare for the Blue Jays. Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's really you really only get like a day. So you gotta travel. Oh I thought it was Monday. I thought it was Monday for game 1. No, you're right. No, it's Sunday. That's right, because they moved. Yes, it'll be in Toronto. They moved the Leafs game. They flexed the Leafs game to the afternoon for the ALCS. They flexed the Leafs game to be an afternoon matinee game, and have sent out to whoever has tickets for that. Oh. Well, I wasn't completely off base that a Leafs game got flexed. But they also have said, like, hey, just stick around after the game because we will have the baseball game on the big screen there. Guys, are you gonna put the biscuit in the basket? Like, Ray just gets crunched. Right. Wonder if Kevin Ball's doing okay after he took a puck in the back of the head in the Vancouver game there. Wonder if he's doing okay. Come on, Waz, I need you to win this way. You didn't. We are under 10 minutes left in the third period. Nice little cheeky save. Come on, guys. Just get one past him. Just get one past him. Oh, what a save! Big old diving glove save. I don't think so. What are you doing, Waz? Why? Nope. Nope. I've learned my lesson. I learned my lesson from the Tom Wilson incident. Penguin just gonna carry it out herself. Now we got pressure on them. Well, that didn't take long. And a minute 38 left. This game is still deadlocked at nothing.
Huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Late goings of this period. The game is still scoreless.
Oh, good. Pipe guy's out there for the final minute 38. Whatever.
Here's a short pass to Huberdeau.
Good kick save. Pipe guy. James keeps Kadri honest. Pipe guy. Over to Sheila.
Good fight for the puck along the boards. Slides the puck across to Huberdeau.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? In the final 30 fucking seconds, we give up a goddamn goal to Nazem Kadri. God damn it. Okay, guys, can you get out of your fucking zone? Fucking. Uh-oh. Oh. Why do you guys not want to pull the goalie? I was ready and skating up to the bench being like, get one more attacker out there. I was basically following the rush out, for fuck's sakes. The win streak's over again. And apparently this year we have a new kryptonite. It's the same goddamn kryptonite that Mike fucking Keenan had in the 80s. Alberta hockey. Third star, Rasmus Anderson, 1 assist, 4 hits. Second star, Nazem Kadri, 1 goal, 3 hits. Which means first star is probably going to be Dustin Wolf for his shutout. Unless the game completely loses its SpaghettiOs and gives it to something else. Nope, Dustin Wolf, 18 saves and a shutout. No, fighting him would not have changed anything. Oh no. Oh god, we're facing Seattle, aren't we? Blue Jays are gonna end up facing Seattle, aren't they? Oh, that's not great. I mean, I joked when I said we're probably going to see Raleigh again in the 15th, but, yeah, as it turns out, that number was accurate. Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break. We'll add that one to the lose column. We have lost both of, like... So we've lost to the Penguins and the province of Alberta. So that puts us at 7-3 on the season. All in all, not bad. Still number 1 in our division. Number 1 in the East. The Wild being extremely good is kind of annoying. But with that win, it does propel the Flames over the Oilers in the virtual standings, so... And then they intent walk a guy to load the bases. Hey, you're keeping us updated here. There is nothing to apologize for, sir. It's playoff baseball. It's going to permeate into the stream somehow. It is what it is. It's that time of year. We appreciate your service for keeping us updated on this. So let's see if we can put Vancouver out of their misery for a little bit. It's going to be a bases loaded walk to walk it off, isn't it? Full count. So worth noting, by the way, you're going to be starting against Vancouver, but I'm waiting to see what the next thing comes up is. Before we start this game, we got a full count, bases loaded, bottom of the 15th. Seattle wins. It'll be the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Seattle Mariners. A rematch from the 2022 series that we don't really want to talk about. And for the first time since 2001, the Seattle Mariners are back in the ALCS. It feels like a tragedy that both of them will probably just get murdered to death by the Dodgers. And Penguin just about embarrassed the entire Canucks franchise because why would you let us get Quinn Hughes, you dumb sons of bitches? Grimwolf's stick exploded. And the Canucks are going to be offside.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play.
Don't have the notification on the phone yet, but I mean, it entirely is what it is. It's the it's Blue Jays Mariners, and it's probably going to be Dodgers and Brewers. Peanut butter whiffs on a shot. Dog takes a hit. Weasel gives as good as dog got. I would be stunned by that. Weasel rips one off of Demko's mask. Evander Kane took the under, so he's probably not going to give a shit this game. Carlson. Oof, right in the knee. The big Superman dive for the shot there. It only looks cool if you pull it off. Otherwise, you look like an absolute dork. I mean, I get it because you don't want a situation like with the Jays, like that 7th inning with the Jays Rangers, where the Jays fans got pissed at that at the Sin-Soo Choo run and began pelting the field with drinks. But man, more than half a game without booze for that. Ooh, that'd have been rough. It's like, I get it, but man. And Jake DeBrusk scores. Great. Amarella trying to clean up the garbage. Grim Wolf just murdering whoever that was. I didn't really see who it. Uh-oh. Giving up a 2-1-0 is not a good idea. Connor Garland, meet ice.
He's a power forward, and part of his game is delivering and executing hits. Well, he certainly did there.
So after 20 minutes, we have the Jake DeBrusk goal against. We're actually doing better passing than the Canucks. Unfortunately, our faceoffs still suck, and we're down 1-0 because we haven't been able to solve Thatcher Demko. I remember when I was dead set on drafting him, and then we realized that we had Quinn Hughes. I would also like to point out, I want to bring up a comment or two that Insane and I made when we were drafting this team. Because we intentionally left the Buffalo Sabres last, and it kind of annoyed me in the process because I had to keep cycling back and forth because we hadn't made a pick from Buffalo. And it finally got to a point, it was like, what if there's like a gem in Buffalo there for us? Like, what if there's a diamond in the rough, and we're going to get it as the last pick here? And it's gonna, okay, what the fuck? So So I'd like to point out right now, before I get more annoyed, that particular diamond in the rough right now is Alex Tuck, who is Fanboy Brian, our current goal leader, was the final pick in the expansion draft. Huge stick save there to keep it a 2-goal game. But we iced the puck. Crap. Yeah, okay, that wasn't great. Has a sub 1 goals against and a 924 save percentage. Does Mike the ref. Stupid Chaos Giraffe. James. Spin. Spin. Right idea, but a little bit too much wide right. Switch to switch face, damn it. Get out of the zone. Ah! Off the post. Sheila. Ah! Iceman. Damn it. 6:56 left to go in the second here. We're still down 2. Oh, we just about got one with a good little tip there. Get some pressure on him now.
Vancouver's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Canucks win the draw. Moves it quickly over to Holzlander. Hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. Slides the puck across to Blunder. And now he moves it quickly to Holzlander. Pushes it across
Try not and do that anymore, because that doesn't seem to be working. Unless we get a lane like that where we can just blast past them. But we still got to kind of cut in a bit though. They're keeping that outside. Oh, well, that didn't look pretty. Minute to go. Fucking Tyler Myers. Friggin' Chaos Giraffe is actively annoying me. Great. And now a tripping penalty. Yeah, that's not gonna help anything. Well, that's not ideal. The score is currently Jake DeBrusque 2, Blue Shell Hockey Club 0. Cheers. No, because isn't he basically attached to Jack Michaels' hip?
Welcome back to EA Sports, your home for all things hockey. Sabalski counter, and here comes the third. Alberta's won the draw as they start this period shorthanded. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Went for the dirty tangle and it goes sideways.
Trying to get a little too fancy with the puck there, and now
Almost got it. I'd have to check because we are in Vancouver. I have to check what day of the week it is. Because there would be an off chance that he could be on like a Hockey Night in Canada broadcast. We'll check that when we come out of the... We'll check that when we come out of the game here, but we could also just quickly look up Rangers Canucks in Vancouver. Because I think that's around the end of October.
Alberta's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. The Canucks look to start the transition game. And he sidesteps the check there.
I mean, we could absolutely, we could look it. Because there is that chance. Come on. Why are we... It appears that an old foe has come back to be a problem for us. And that old foe is the Pacific Division. Okay, the Pacific Division minus the Sharks. Oh, crap. Ice the puck after a long penalty kill. Ooh.
so you want to make sure you win this draw right away and you have a direct attack to the net.
Alberta's got a hold of the puck. Oh, a quick little pickpocket on the play. Vancouver's got the puck. Oh, making his presence felt with the hit. Big time stop there.
Michael's faced a high volume of shots in all different areas in their zone. I mean, his team has hung him out to dry, James. He needs to change or it's going to be a shelling.
Here's a blast. And he takes the dish. Moves the puck into the attacking area. From the point, they take control of it. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
There we go. There's one.
Terrible luck as the puck goes off his stick.
Tough luck.
Alberta's goal has suddenly tightened the gap here in period number 3.
Well, they're within one, James, and it's not enough right now, so they're going to have to continue to counter, transition quickly, but most importantly, retreat.
Now let's see if we can make this a 2022-23 Canucks vintage. Remember when that team used to blow like 3-goal leads pretty well every game? Let's see if we can get a vintage Canucks performance. And Grimwolf just bowling balls some poor bastard. And then Grimwolf rings one off the post. And James just tried to murder somebody. I thought for a second that Pipe Guy was about to try and end the Canucks. His third line is gassed. Was in the final 2 minutes. Fuck! Yeah, that would have been a case where, like, if we could win a goddamn face-off, that would have been that could have been super helpful, because we would have maintained offensive zone pressure. Okay, we got the heavy hitters out there. Oh my god, he won a face-off. Come on! No! We had the pressure that we needed, and my god, DeBrusk just about got his hattie. Come on, fanboy. Oh, he lost the handle on it. Are you kidding me? Another one in the L column as we fall 2-1 to the Canucks. Seriously, what is it with us against the Pacific Division? Like, this might require another another little deep dive here, where maybe I look at our team's record against every other team in the league. Because I know we don't have a bunch of losses, but my god, I know the Pacific Division has to be a problem for us. Thatcher Demko won the one goal that he let in, but solid night all around for Demko. Second star, Quinn Hughes, 1 assist, 5 hits, whatever. And first star is Jake DeBrusk. Thanks for coming by, Mike. Sorry we broke your undefeated streak. And thank you, though, but also thank you for keeping us updated on the ball game. Seriously, what is it with us and the fucking Pacific Division? Okay, so also that Canucks game is on a Rogue Tuesday that more than likely the Oilers are playing, so Louis DeBrusk would not be in the building for that one. And now it's time for the Oilers rematch, where the Oilers, we lost. I believe that was a 2-1 loss. Yeah, it was a 2-1 loss to the Oilers. So our worst loss right now is that 3-0 loss to the Penguins to open the season. But every single loss we've had at this point, outside of, well, again, outside of that Penguins one, our losses have been to the Pacific Division and more specifically, Canada. Here we go again with the Oilers.
Great energy both inside and outside the arena tonight as we are just moments away now from puck drop. The Oilers win the opening face-off and we are underway with this one.
Now with the home, are the Coilers gonna have the home jersey ad, or are they gonna have their road jersey ad for the, or just some jersey ad that is not Play Alberta for this?
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate.
And we just about gave up a Draisaitl goal.
Hold on to the puck, you know, the defenders are right on him. Ryan's all over that shot and makes an incredible save, getting to the top of his crease quickly, because that shot, he came fast and in a hurry from the spot.
Okay, we got a goddamn fire drill going on right now.
And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup.
Shots are already 6-1 in favor of the Oilers.
From the point, looks to make something happen. And he put that one aside.
Ryan's made a great save here. Let's have another look at it. I mean, they're in a high danger area, and he is so dialed in at the top of his crease, very athletic to be able to make this save in correct position.
Jonas Korpisalo is apparently balling this season as a goalie. Which is hilarious because from Boston we took Jonas Korpisalo, and Jonas Korpisalo is our third stringer. Fuck you, Judas.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice.
Welcome back, those coming out of the ad break.
To the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make
Trying to get Waz to score on his boys. It's not happening. And Sheila tried to murder the Judas, which, well, fair.
Bouchard's been lagging in terms of his offensive production. He's on a pointless streak right now, and you can certainly sense the frustration in his game. Even his body language is a little bit off. He certainly needs to get one just to get his game back.
From off the wall and onto the stick.
Colson, who was the problem last time.
Nothing in front. And he passes it up ahead to Gregory.
It'll be tough when you're waiting on your first NHL goal, but
Nice, man.
right now, and he's looking for ways to get to the net.
Pipe Guy scores! Pipe Guy scores against the goddamn Oilers! Cue the Power Man 5000.
So throw up your hands, smash up your seat. It's all going down as the word on the street. So do it one time for what it's worth. 'Cause this is the last night on earth.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They gotta continue.
Big save.
If they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Edmonton's got the puck. Bouchard swooping in on the attack. Six-spot check. That's gloved by from the left side takes the puck.
Catharsis as well as Pipe Guy scoring on himself.
Takes the puck. Here's a chance. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time. He's able to take it.
Penguin maybe trying to get a little violent there. That's the best part about, you know what the best part, at least for the Royal Fumble, is going to be tomorrow? I'm going to be completely sober for it. It's going to be, at least for the Royal Fumble, I'm not going to be drinking. I'm going to actually be able to wake up after a stream and not feel like complete dog shit. Hey, Waz gets 1-2. Waz scores on his boys. Play Eminem. There's the Stuart Skinner we remember.
Alberta's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Plays the puck.
Sit the fuck down, Leon.
The Oilers in control of the puck against the wall. Great hit out.
Fanboy Brian just tried to hit Troy Stetcher out of his skates, and Fanboy Brian has just injured Troy Stetcher. So Fanboy Brian is now a dead man walking in the city of Edmonton. At least in this game. Just because you injure any player on the home team and you're a dead man walking in video game. Unfortunately, because we don't get to play the Oilers any more times unless we meet them in the Cup Finals. God help me. But say in the Metro Division, if we injure someone on the Islanders, they're going to remember it, and every time we play in the Islanders barn, it doesn't matter. They're gonna get booed. Like, Fanboy Brian has entered his villain arc.
Stetcher's not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier has been a key
Well,
blow this
yeah.
for their team.
I am at the whims of what my shuffle for this chiptune playlist is. I'm at the whims of the shuffle.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to.
And yeah, Frappe Snowland or Sherbetland from Mario Kart 64 is 100%. When did the Oilers get on the power play? Was it maybe the Fanboy Brian hit? Was it the Fanboy Brian hit? Really, bitch? Yeah, it was probably the Fanboy Brian hit. And now Crag is trying to put McDavid in the hospital. Crag is trying to make sure that he needs the full-on military if he ever shows up in the city of Edmonton. Ooh, Adam Henrique. Yeah, it was the Fanboy Brian hit. Oh. Okay, no, it wasn't that hit. It was a different hit. Oh, that's fucking ticky-tack. Get out of here with that. He didn't even leave his feet. He just set up in a blocking stance. That was just Fanboy setting up in a blocking stance there. That wasn't the Troy Stetcher hit where Troy Stetcher probably ain't coming back for the game. Again, I'm still kind of surprised that our team hasn't run into injury trouble. Especially because for this season, I had to make more players than I normally do, because I normally just do the 23-man roster. Like, we normally just do the 23-man roster, and then a few, like, a couple of guys, like, 2 or 3 guys from the minor league team. Like, it's gonna be like the 23-man roster, because that does include scratches. And then, like, a few minor league players in case we have injury trouble. And I guess outside of season 1, we didn't really have injury trouble to the point where I had to actually call up actual named players and just try to kayfabe it on the fly and try to remember who was what actual player, because I didn't make enough players. This one, with it being the being an expansion draft, we had 32 players. So we have our 23-man roster, and then 9 dudes. 9 dudes down the depth chart that are sitting in the minor leagues, which for the Rangers would be the Rochester Americans. But, yeah. 10 games in, and we've had no injury trouble. Please. Yes! Pipe Guy just needs an assist now for the Gordie Howe hat trick. Oh! That mullet's flying now because he is... The mullet and mustache is flying now because... Oh. Shooting a takedown? Shooting a takedown like a coward? Oh god, Pipe Guy's clutching his head. I mean, he was catching some bombs.
Did they find his tooth? I don't know if they did, but nevertheless, both teams lining up for the face-off.
Well, we missed that face-off because we were taking a shot. Did not seem to matter. But yeah, if Pipe Guy isn't injured, he is an assist away from the Gordie Howe hat trick. For those that don't know, the Gordie Howe hat trick is a goal, an assist, and a fight in a single game. It's about the closest thing you're going to get in hockey in terms of baseball hitting for the cycle. There's just one less thing you need to do for hockey, and the 3 events alone are probably easier than hitting a damn triple. And James fires that puck wide.
Moves it over to Ekholm. And he takes the feed. Takes a hit. He goes down to the ice. Coughs up the puck. He got all of that hit. Shuts him down.
Somehow that hit was considered legal. The puck was nowhere near Mangiapane. That was just a vicious receipt. That was a hit that had vendetta and venom in it. Yoink. Was. Hey, dog cleans it up. The Edmonton Twitch boys. The Edmonton Twitch boys are putting the boots to the Oilers this game.
Alberta's been the dominant team all night. Look at this, a 2-goal lead here late in the second.
Yeah, they've worked hard, and really they've been the dominant team. And what's showing on the scoreboard is exactly the way it should be. And they'll be heading into the intermission. And this is one of the things I didn't like as an athlete. When you were playing well, I didn't want to rest.
And Grimwolf nearly decapitates somebody.
On the attack along the boards. Force of habit's got a hold of it against the wall. Slides the puck over. Handles that one. Picked up along the wall by Middleton. Puck scooped up by Mangiapane.
Oh, hey, look, it's Mangiapane. Fanboy picks a pass and makes sure that I can't try and decapitate McDavid. And then Grimwolf goes offside.
And that plays offside. We got a face-off coming up.
And with 7 seconds left in the second period, I don't think much else is going to happen here. We're going to be going back to the locker room. Bit of a... And there we go. 40 minutes in the books. The Blue Shell Hockey Club is pretty close to hopefully can avenge their earlier loss to the Oilers. As yeah, the Edmonton Twitch boys in Dog, Waz, and Pipe Guy taking it to the Oilers right now. There are other Edmonton Twitch streamers on the team here. It's just those three have scored at the moment. I don't know why I never made that a line. Oh, right, because I usually stat Waz and Dog at... Well, Dog for a while was a defenseman. And Waz is usually up on the second line. Whereas I usually keep myself down low on the depth chart for the purpose of face punching. Then there's also the occasional times where I'll put an Oilers fan, Flames fan, and Canucks fan together for a 3-on-3 line that I call the Pacific Northwest Connection. That, yeah, that line never was a good idea. I believe they have collectively failed every time that I've ever brought them out as a 3-on-3 overtime one. And we got an achievement called Ankle Breaker. And Penguin takes a delayed penalty for that interference. So apparently that one's not good. But several of the other ones that... Fails versus Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Yeah, you don't need fancy analytics to tell you that Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is winning that face-off. James, though, with the huge strip and steal. Can we get him as first? Nope, because Stuart Skinner's gonna hold on to that one.
Ryan's been a perfect example of how it's quality over quantity and recognizing the key timeliness to making a big save. And
I'm gonna have to take this opportunity before I miss it.
For your team. I mean, he has been on point tonight. He has been dialed in, and he has really controlled his crease.
And now he tries to get it across to Hyman.
Oh. Oh. Get stunted on by Leon Draisaitl. Get stunted on by Leon Draisaitl. That's not great.
Draisaitl's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net. Finally cashes in. That one's gonna feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows
Brady Tkachuk, fucking chill.
sometimes you
Brady Tkachuk has 15 goals already.
and this time he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
And that goes off a stick and off to the side.
I think it's in here? Yeah, it is. You know exactly what's about to happen. Uh-oh. Come on, guys. Get up there. Get up there. Good hit. Oh, what was that? Oh, my fucking my fucking thirst for violence. My thirst for violence is now costing this team. God damn it, high-end talent. Good save. Let us go offside. You know what we're trying to do. You know damn well what we're doing. Oh, jeez Louise, fanboy. Just got fucking flattened. I think we genuinely play better as a goalie when we have the goalie mask on. Why wouldn't you let me skate up there?
These two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that.
Five guys out there. If he gets an assist, it's a Gordie Howe Hattie.
And they win the draw on their own end. Quick pass to McDavid. Oh, across the Perry the offensive end. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it came back and forth action in the offensive.
What a save.
Touch to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
Quick feed to Sheary. He grabs the puck here at the point. Reaches out and uses the stick. Into the offensive end right up the middle. Here's a chance. Oh, it was a missile. He stopped it. Gregory's moving it ahead. Feeds it over. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And he's ridden off the puck. Directs it on over to Gregory. Poked away by Echo.
Uh-oh.
Moving the puck to center ice.
Come on.
The Oilers will play against the Wolves. Puts it on net. Oh, just got a
Get the fuck out of here, Zach.
nice zone entry on the left side. Passes it over. Denied by the goaltender.
Come on, guys. Just let me fight! Are you shitting me? Yes! Some bitch! Some bitch! Okay, that's... No, we gotta beat up this Stuart Skinner model on principle. There's no mustache. EA, you had one job. You had one job when you're trying to make your players closer to realistic as you can. You know damn well that Stuart Skinner has a legendary mustache. And you couldn't even be fucking asked to put that glorious mustache on his character model. Fucking pathetic. But hey, I ultimately got what I wanted because I wanted to fight Stuart Skinner, and I got to fight Stuart Skinner. Wish it wouldn't have costed me a goal for being a dumbass, but also worth noting that that's technically in the final 5 minutes of a game, even though this game is going to overtime. So that should technically result in a 1-game suspension for both Stuart Skinner and Insane, and it's not going to result in either of those things. Come on! Oh, and we just about had a Stuart Skinner misplays the puck horribly to close out the game. And now we're going to overtime. I wanted to fight. I wanted to fight Stuart Skinner because I had to, because we were statted as the Oilers last season, and I was the Stuart Skinner. It wouldn't be the first time that Stuart Skinner has given up a spectacular game-sealing oopsie like that. Oh, please. Waz, game on his stick. Lost it. Why is Waz out there with, Amarella and Penguin? Where's Art? Is Game Time Art hurt? Game, set, match, bitch. Amarella calls game. God, but when we need a clutch goal, it is always Amarella that comes up with a clutch goal.
How many times have we seen this before? The play comes back in your own zone. There's a
Like, big save on that end on McDavid, and then going the other way, Evan Bouchard forgets how to defense, and Amarella just rips it home. Hammer, nail, coffin, motherfucker. We split the season series with the Oilers because we won't be seeing them again unless we meet in the Stanley Cup Finals. Third star, Amarella, 1 goal, 2 helpings, a shoulder pad. Second star, Dog Daytona, 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 helpings of shoulder pad. And first star is probably going to be... Yeah, it's Waz. 1 goal, 2 assists, 2 helpings, a shoulder pad. Yeah, that tracks. He had himself a game against his boys. So you can put that in the win column. Moving to 8-4 on the season. No longer good enough for first in the East, though. We've got the Ottawa Senators, who are absolutely on one. The Minnesota Wild are also the best team in the NHL right now, and I still don't know. They are 10-2. Good Lord, I don't know how to feel about that. Let's jump ahead. We'll jump ahead. We'll check the final stats here for the first night here. So we have a 3-point lead on the division. The Senators have a 3-point lead on their division and a 1-point lead on us for number 1 in the East. The Minnesota Wild are still 10-2. The Winnipeg Jets have come back from the dead. And Vegas is also not going away. Spectacular. In the points, Amarella is leading the team with 9. Fanboy is still leading goals with 6. But looking at the point spread here is Brady Tkachuk leading in both points and goals. Brady Tkachuk is on one for the Senators. We're gonna have to try and do something about that if we want to try and get some hardware. But considering that's also a... That's a 12-point gap that we gotta make up. Which could be like a goddamn mountain in the simulation here. I don't fancy my chances with it.